So if you could always talk to me, so if you could introduce yourself, so you could just say your name, position, your club.
Salesi Ma'afu, the Northampton Saints, and I'm a tighthead prop.
Brilliant. Why did you decide to start playing rugby, and sort of how did you get to start playing prop?
I started playing rugby when I was 11. I moved over from rugby league, which I started playing when I was 4, and a group of friends that I started playing with, they all played rugby on the weekend, on Saturday, and we all played together for league and school. So I just went along and joined them, and we were all playing together, rugby for school and league on Sunday and rugby on Saturday.
Brilliant. So let's sort of break down what you do then. So what is your job as a tighthead prop during the set pieces?
First of all, in set piece, it's scrum time. Making sure we're getting that right side forward, and keeping the scrum very stable, and making sure there's a quality ball presented for our backs to play with, and it's important when we in all parts of the ground that we get a good exit coming out of our 22, and when we're inside the opposition half, that we got a good platform to play off, and for us to really control the game. It's also a weapon for us. We can look for penalties, scrum till we get penalties, or to put the opposition under pressure, and they can force them to slow down the momentum of the game. If they want to play a fast game, it's also an area where we can use to slow down. And same thing as line-outs. We're generally lifters, and doing a lot of mauling, blocking up front. You add a lot of weight to those mauls moving forward, and it's a very important part to the rest of the team and how we play, and in possession wise, and how that's our main contribution to it.
Okay, so it's sort of opposite that. What is your job as a prop during the during open play?
I guess being physical around the field. You want to really dominate the contact area, and getting carries in the tight. You want to make those, be very strong in the tight area around the ruck area. So I guess if you can do well around there, you suck in big fellas. They bring in a lot of numbers. And if you're in the defending team, you can do the same thing. If you can choke tackle is what we call it up here. You can suck in a lot of attackers, which will have, for us as a defending team, we'll have a lot of more players on their feet on the ground for the next phase, which allows us to get forward and put pressure on the attacking team on the next phase.
Okay, brilliant. What is the actual difference between a loosehead and a tighthead?
I guess scrummaging, the tighthead scrummages against the loosehead and the hooker, and he absorbs a lot of the pressure at scrum time, whereas the loosehead, he's got the one side to work with, and he can add a lot of pressure, but at the same time he's got to be well balanced, the loosehead. So, and sort of chuck himself in there, doing the tighthead and hooker more favours than they are for him.
Okay then. So what are the main attributes a player needs to play tighthead effectively? So that you need this, and this. What would you say they were?
I guess good strong lower body, nice strong legs, good strong core, neck. I guess you got to be built like a nugget, from top to bottom, and good be built like that. Got strong low centre of gravity, and that's really important. I think aggression, come around the set piece is really important. I don't mean like running around, thumping guys on the back of the head, but really need to be fighting, pretty hard to get your way in the set piece, and if you can do that, you can control the set piece, and you'll really put your team in, I guess, good stead.
Brilliant. So if we move from that then, how does your training regime build around sort of what you are as a prop? Sort of, let's say now you sort of, just gone past mid-season, what's it sort of like?
Yeah, well, the focus for me now is, a lot of, body maintenance, so I'm in the gym, doing lifting, a lot of weights, trying to maintain my strength and fitness. It's a pretty dangerous time of the year, the middle part of the year. You want to not let go of the stuff that the hard work that you put in over the pre-season, but also you're playing a lot of games, and feeling quite sore, and so you got to look after, do a lot of recovery as well. So if we can manage both, and we've got good people here that do that. So if we can manage both, in good balance, then you'll be ready to play on Saturday and play well. So.
And obviously, opposite that, a good training program is nothing without a good diet. So how does your diet actually build around this? Is there anything you can't have, or?
Yeah, I try to stay away from the fried chickens, mate. But a lot of protein. I eat the protein. Get that down with a lot of veg and salad, and only eat the carbs around the game time. So I'm preparing for the game. Not before the game. Pasta's my pasta night, and I love pasta. And Sunday night I can eat it. So, but other than that, it's just steak, fish or chicken with veg or salad, so something like it.
Not too bad then. How many calories would you say you eat a day, and sort of how many meals does that break up into?
Honestly, I don't count, but I know what's good and bad, and I've been around doing this for some time now, and most nutritionists tell you to tell you the same thing, and time now where I know what's good and bad, but I don't